Hey guys, Monkey Man JSV here, and welcome back to part 2 of the post-pop Spurs rebuild. Where we left off, we had a very injury-riddled season, hobbled to I think it was a 36-46 record, lost in round 1 of the playoff tournament. Let's get some off-season moves done, and hopefully we can get in the playoffs next year. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we don't have our draft pick. We traded it to the Rockets. It was top 10 protected, so we may get lucky in the draft lottery. Let's have a look. LeBron has left the league now. Ooh, that's going to be a different NBA. League meetings. Oh, that was an improved one. I'm okay with that. League realignment, fine. All right, draft lottery. So I believe it's top 10 protected. So let's hope for the 11th again. Where are we slated? Number 8. So I believe this pick is definitely going to go to the Rockets. That's where they go. And I really hope that wasn't... Wait, no, we got our pick at number 9. So what Yeah, top 10 protected pick. That's right. I'm mistaken that. So it was in the top 10. We get to keep our pick. I thought it was the other way around for some reason then. Alrighty, so we got the pick. Staff signings. Let's see what we can do. Head scout. I think this is a guy we had before. Let's keep him back for his A rating. Alrighty, catch-up scouting. What are we going to be looking for? We've got the 9th pick. Let's have a quick look at our roster and see where we're going to need a young fella. Like I said, the guard position, I'm really liking our rotation. Devin Vassell, sorry. I'm happy behind Joe Ingles. I think we might pick up his team option. I mean, he did cost us a play-in victory, allowing CJ McCollum to score 44 points. But I'm okay to give the Boomer one more year. I think we're going to bring back Thad Young as well. We're going to obviously keep Paolo Banchero. I think this center position is where we're going to need to improve. I think that's what we're going to target in the draft. Jock Landale, even though he's only 2 years into the NBA career at the moment, he is 27 years old. So I think we might go younger there. Also, this guy here played very limited games. I think we played him because there was an injury. How many games did he play? So very low stats. 28 games, not bad stats, but I think the center position is somewhat we'll target in the draft. So let's have a look at catch-up scouting. So let's just, have we got another scouting trip? No, we do not. So we'll skip to the pre-draft workouts. And we'll invite every center. Even might invite some power forwards that can play center. So we'll get some of them in as well. I swear I don't have COVID. Whew. Alrighty, so let's look. I believe that'll help us now when we look at prospect scouting. Yep, so a lot of the centers now are very highly scouted, so we should be good. So let's go to the draft and see what we can get. Like I said, I don't have a 2023 draft class, so this is just the 2K default ones that they generate. So whoever that is, I think what I'm going to do is just sim to the pick. I'm happy with the roster, so I'm not going to trade the pick. I'm definitely going to be taking a prospect here. We have Louis Alexander, who has high ratings, but his ranking is quite low. We got an interior finisher. AC Baisley, a stretch 4. He's 6'10". I'm not sure he could play the center position. Interior finisher. What's his defense looking like? It's not bad. Although this stretch forward's got better ones. Good 3-point shooter. Good scorer as well. Rebounding, not the best. IQ, not the best. How old is he? 21. 21 from Duke or Virginia. I think... How big is he? See, this is a 7-footer. You know what? I'm going to go with Louis Alexander here with the 9th pick. I think it might be time to take that cup of tea away from Jock Landale. So let's sim to the next pick. So we got a second round pick. Let's see if we can pick up any good prospects here. We'll go over to the rankings, see who's ranked the highest. So some very different rankings, but this dude, perimeter lockdown with 6 badges as a point guard. I think that would be a, I think that'll be a good second round pick. Let's hope his ratings are quite high. Alfred Morgan. All right, so let's sim to the end. Alrighty, so who are our 2 rookies going into year 3, I believe it is. We got Louis Alexander and Alfred Morgan. So luckily we're on PC, and I really hate those auto-generated players from 2K. So I've assigned some cyber faces. So this is our big center, Louis Alexander. And this is our lockdown, who turned out to be a 73 overall perimeter lockdown. So that's not bad with the 10th pick in the second round. So Alfred Morgan, I believe his name is. So we're going to be, I'm quite happy with this selection actually from the auto-generated rookie class. So we're on to team options now. I'm definitely going to bring back these 2. I think they're just great veterans that'll help us out in the years to come. They've only got similarly small contracts. I think we've still got a lot of cap space. Like I said, we're not the best free agent destination, but I'm going to try and bring in some mid-levels, some starter type guys this offseason, see what we can bring in. For sure going to bring back Josh Primo and Devin Vassell. That's an easy yes. Qualifying offers. Keldon Johnson is off contract, so we're going to have to re-sign him. I'm not going to bring back any of these roster fillers from last year. So I think step number 1, Keldon Johnson. I really want to have him come back. So let's try and get a deal done there. What are we looking salary cap-wise? So we've got 8 million in cap, but we do have... Jakob Poeltl is also off contract. Lonnie Walker, because that contract messed up last year. That's a little annoying. Alright, so what I think... We should have some bird rights on Keldon Johnson. How much is he looking for? He does have an offer. We do have a qualifying offer. So you know what? I'm just going to let... see what his market value is worth, and we're going to match something if it comes in. Let's have a look at our roster and just see what we need. Point guard, I'm happy with. Shooting guard. Like Josh Primo, we're going to bring back Keldon Johnson as well. Lonnie Walker, maybe. We'll see what happens. The wing position might be room... The wing position might be something we can improve. Definitely happy with the power forward and the center, so we might have to find another center. Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's see who we can bring in as the center of the team. Looks like we have a max spot, actually. Yep, we've got 32.5 million in cap. Christian Wood. Mitchell Robertson. Turner would be a good one, but his 2K numbers is always poor for some reason. 2K do him dirty. Look at that. 7 and 5. Terrible shooting splits. Okay, we're definitely not going to bring him in. I'm kind of liking Christian Wood, though. He can space the floor. Pretty good defender inside. Pretty good rebounder. I think we're going to try and bring him in. I like that deal. We do have that rookie as well that can play backup minutes. So I'm going to do... I'm going to give him this 3-year deal. You know what? I'm going to give him... Let's make it 50 mil. So 50.4 mil over 3 years. Let's hope that he accepts that. Might also look to improve the small forward position. 2K's progression working very well there. Cam Reddish is a nice one. Harrison Barnes. And for a very good deal as well. Kind of liking that. How many minutes did he play? Okay, so not the best scoring numbers. They're not too bad, though. Alec Burke, the sim god. We could bring him in. I think that might... You know what? I think Alec Burke, I'm going to bring him in. Let's get him a contract in there, and he will accept the minimum, I think. That's great. Alright, so what else are we looking for? Alright, so let's see if these guys accept those offers. So Christian Wood and Alec Burke's going to come in. Jakob Poeltl will say goodbye to. Some really bad numbers, if I'm honest. Especially for the free throw line. Ooh, it'll be a major improvement at that center. Jock Landale, I'm sorry. Like I said, the cup of tea, I'm taking it. I'm giving it to the young rook. Lonnie Walker, we want to try and bring back. We're going to get rid of this guy's cap hold. Alright, does Keldon Johnson have any offers yet? No, he does not. You know what? I'm going to try and give Lonnie Walker that deal that for some reason got messed up last year. So we've got 3 year. I believe it was around 16 mil. Let's see if he accepts this. I may as well snatch up Keldon Johnson. So let's negotiate this contract. Give him about 10 mil a year. 32 mil for 3 years. I'm happy with that. This is relatively low asking points for these guys. So Keldon, why does this happen? Oh, I understand. Okay, I messed up last time. That was my bad. So I believe that's the qualifying offer that we're declining and we're signing into this offer. Okay, so that's moratorium over. So yeah, we got Keldon Johnson back. We got Lonnie Walker back. Alec Burke in there off the bench. And Christian Wood as well. I'm really excited about our new centers, to be honest. Okay, so I think that's it for free agency. Let's simulate to player progression. Let's see how we're looking here. Paolo's gone up. Murray has gone down at age 26. Did he miss some time? I believe he did miss some time with injury. So he only really played 52 games, so that might have been why he's gone down. Thaddeus Young, not regressing as much as I thought he would, so that's good. Joe Ingles has gone down. Keldon Johnson has also gone down. I'm not sure why we're regressing so much. Devin Vassell's gone up. Josh Primo is starting to blossom there. I think he's going to be the main scoring punch off the bench for us this season. So we've also brought in Batum as sort of a roster filler there. Alfred Morgan, I might send him to the G League for the season. We do have a team option on his contract, I believe. We do. So I'm going to send him to the G League for 1 season. Hope that he develops quite well and becomes a great backup for us. I believe Brunson's contract is up at the end of the year as well. So let's simulate to the training camps. Okay, so we've got another 3. Let's go untapped potential again to the 2 rookies we just drafted. So Alexander and Morgan. Where is he? Here he is here. And also what I might do, I'm going to send Paolo Ventura to perimeter shooting. He does only have a C 3-pointer. We're not the best 3-point shooting team. So hopefully we send Paolo Ventura there, gets it up to a 75 and a 79 mid-range shot. So let's go to next season. Alrighty, so this is the rotation going into year 3. 3, I believe, yep. Unfortunately, Burks and Lonnie Walker didn't make the rotation. That might change. Of course, obviously, I've got injuries on. And as you saw in part 1, we're very unlucky with injuries, so they may play. Let's have a look at our system proficiency. It is 3.5 star balance under Steven Silas. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Hoping for a winning record. Probably around the 7th, 8th seed. We might still be a play-in tournament team. But I really want a good run. Hopefully, second round of the playoffs. So let's simulate, and I'll see you at the end of the season. Alrighty, season 3 is done. We still had a couple of injuries in the season. Keldon Johnson, proven that he's not the most reliable with injuries. He's gone down a couple times. Josh Primo did really well in the starting lineup when he did go down. But we ended up finishing season 3 with a 50-32 record. I'm very happy about that. LaMelo Ball wins MVP with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 2.3 steals. Wow. That's the NBL for you right there. Louis Felder, I believe that was the number 1 pick for the Rockets. Yep, he wins Rookie of the Year. You've got D'Angelo Russell, who's now in Detroit. I'm guessing playing behind Cade Cunningham as his 6th Man of the Year. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year again. Jalen Smith is Most Improved. And Hima Udoka, Coach of the Year again. 63 and 19. My Celtics, they're three-peating. They're three-peating, I'm telling you. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see if anyone made an All-NBA team. I don't think they would have. Their individual numbers weren't all that good. None there. Any defensive players? Have we got Murray? No, we do not. All rookie first teams. Did our 2 rookies make it? Not the first team and not the second team as well. Okay. So, We are the third. So we did extremely well. We finished the third seed in the West. Let's simulate this play-in tournament. We are going against New Orleans, which I'm a little bit worried about because we all know how Zion is in the in 2K simulations. Let's have a quick look at our stats, see how the guys went. So player stats. So we have Paolo Banchero, who did take a step back in scoring. How was his efficiency? His efficiency was improved across the board though, so that's good. Assists went up a little, so he's improving. We did get a lot more scoring on the team in the off-season, so that's maybe why his points have gone down. Christian Wood was a really good improvement at center. He's got 15 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2 blocks. Great floor spacer as well there. Keldon Johnson, who I was a little bit disappointed about. So we thought we signed him to that 3-year deal. I'm really not sure what's happening with restricted free agents, but he's only got the 1 year, 6.6 million. So is it time to move on? I'm not too sure. Josh Primo did really well behind him. So Primo with 10.5 points in the minutes he played, but per 36, he's averaging around 18. So I think next year, I think we give Primo the reins at the starting shooting guard position there. Thad Young and Joe Ingles doing their thing. So our rookie, Louis Alexander, who averaged 7 points, 4.5 rebounds, a block a night, some nice shooting splits. Free throw, not so much, but I'm happy with him coming off the bench. Lonnie Walker, who did get some playing time when Keldon Johnson went down, but those numbers are quite bad. I'm kind of regretting giving him a 3-year deal. Devin Vassell as well. I think it's time to move on. His contract's up. We're going to let him walk in free agency. Just didn't turn out to be the player I was hoping for. No one else played. Alfred Morgan did go into the G League for the season. He is quite mad at me. He is an NBA player is what he's trying to tell me, but we do have him for next year. He should crack the rotation. But I'm still not sure because Jalen Brunson, really good backup point guard. 11.5 points, 4.5 assists, great shooting splits. So kind of want to bring him back. I believe we've only got, this is his last year. We might bring him back. We'll see what happens. But first off, let's go to the playoffs. Righty, so we're going up against a New Orleans Pelicans team who I believe is Zionless. Must have had an injury. So they got Brook Little, I'm guessing is an auto-generated rookie. You got Victor Kankar, I believe that's how you pronounce the name, stepping in for Zion. So is Zion injured? Okay, wow. Zion went to the Timberwolves. What trade happened there? Are we able to see it? Where is it? Transaction report. Let's go. No, so it looks like he signed in free agency. So the Pelicans let him walk because, wow, look at the Timberwolves lineup. We got Zion, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards. That's a tough team. Where'd they finish? They finished it with only the 8th seed. Wow. Okay, so we got the New Orleans Pelicans. This should be an easy win. We should advance to the second round. Let's get the game plan up against them. New Orleans Pelicans. Should we shorten the rotation? I don't believe so. We're only running a 10-man rotation. I'm going to leave the minutes the same. I'm still liking Joe. Great shooter for us, so I'm going to keep him in there, even though last year in the play-ins. But, alright, so we're going to play tight on-ball defense. I really want to send him to the... I want to send him to the middle. Or should I? Alright, we're giving him straight line drives to the rim. But we do have some great two great rim protectors in Paolo Banchero and Christian Wood there. So I'm kind of happy with that. On-ball screen. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick going over. We're going to give a soft hedge this time. Definitely want our bigs to stay attached to that. So Brandon Ingram. Who was our best perimeter defender? Should I put Paolo on him? Joe, I definitely don't want to put Joe on him anymore. Keldon Johnson, no. You know what? Because there's no Zion, I'm going to see how Paolo Banchero goes against guarding him. We're going to get in to smother him and deny him the ball. Definitely going over on the screen. What we might do is we might give him some help because I'm not sure how his perimeter defense will be. So on the drive, we'll get the double team going. Because I believe there's really no one else on this team that we should look out for. We do have Jonas Valanciunas, but I'm happy with Christian Wood guarding him. We won't set him as the main matchup, though. what we will do is we'll definitely go behind him. I'm not going to set a double team on the post. I'm afraid the shooters will help on the outside, so I believe that's it. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see if we can get this W. Alright, so game 1 goes to New Orleans. Damn. Again, scoring in the postseason. Lonnie Walker played... Ah, that's right. Okay, that was my bad. So I rested Keldon Johnson. Because of those injuries, he was back for the last week of the season, but I kept him out to try and get him fresh for the playoffs, and I completely forgot him to put back in the rotation. Oh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me on the butt. Okay, so Josh Primo, we're going to swap minutes with Lonnie Walker, and then Lonnie Walker, we're going to swap minutes with Keldon Johnson. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Let's simulate game 2. So we take game 2, that's good. Palomachuro is sort of struggling in the playoffs here. But he's not really doing the best job on Brandon Ingram neither. Let's simulate game 3, see how he does. And we take game 3 as well. Brandon Ingram is still balling out in the playoffs. Palomachuro is still struggling, but I mean, he did nearly get a triple-double. Christian Wood played really well. DeJounte Murray's playing really well. Joe Ingles is shooting tremendously. He's like, my bad, guys. My bad again about last year. I'm making it up to yous. Keldon Johnson, again, struggling. I think I'm letting Keldon Johnson walk. We've got to move off in some different directions this coming off season. You know what? Let's simulate game 4. Can we take a 3-1 lead? And we do. Brandon Ingram still going. Palomachuro still struggling. Only 14 points. But I mean, if we're winning, we're winning. So let's simulate the roundup. 3-1. We can't lose from that, and we do not. We're going up against Oklahoma City in the second round. Who's got Shea, Josh Giddey. Shout out the NBL. Poyovsky. I think I'd say Marvin Bagley now. Okay, Marvin Bagley goes over. All right, so let's set the game plan up for the Thunder. Now I'm going to keep the rotations the same. I was happy with it. How's the Rook? The Rook's doing really well in the playoffs. All right, so what I'm going to do, obviously we're going to have DeJounte Murray on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I really want to shut him down. Going to force him to the baseline. We'll definitely go over. We'll give him a hard hedge, and we'll also stay attached. Now, I don't think we're going to set a double. They do have some shooters around. One of the shooters definitely is not Josh Giddey. So what we're going to do is we're going to pressure him. What we can do... I'm not going to guard him that tight on the three-point line. Okay, so I really don't want him to be driving into the lane and creating for the others. So we'll give him some moderate pressure. Now it does say on this that his inside game's good, but his outside shooting at the moment is bad. I'm not sure how it is 3 years into the sim, but I'm willing to take that chance. And we're definitely going to go under on the Josh Giddey screens. Is there anyone else? Oh, they got Jalen Duran as well. Why have they got Nick Richards starting over Jalen Duran? That's a weird choice. Aaron Gordon as well. So I'm kind of happy with that, but overall as a team, we'll give him some tight pressure. Oh. Alrighty, I'm happy with that. You know what? Just for that, I really want to try and go inside scoring. So let's go pick and roll. Let's try and expose Nick Richardson's in there as the power forward, as the center, Marvin Bagley. Their defense isn't the best. So let's try and get to the rim. Let's see how we go. So we'll simulate game 1. OKC win it. So Marvin Bagley went to town. Palomachuro again really struggled to score in the first. We get blown out 72-111. I'm going to simulate one more game, and then we might make some changes if it continues. No, it doesn't. We even the series at 1-1. Paulo Banchero finally steps up as we blow them out. So back-to-back blowouts going in either direction. So let's simulate game 3. OKC go back up. Keldon Johnson was our leading scorer. We lose by 2 points. That's a tough one. Lose by 2 points. Shai Gilgeous played well. Josh Giddey, how's he shooting? That moderate gap, I was happy with that if he's going to shoot 1 for 6. All right, let's see if we can even the series. We do. It's 2-2. Series is evened as we win by 10 points on the road, I believe. Just Giddey 5 of 7. Please don't start doing that. Oh no, you can't shoot threes. All right, so let's simulate game 5. And that is a W for us as well. So we're up 3-2. Christian Wood playing really well in the playoffs. Paulo Banchero, only 15 points, so he is struggling a bit. Shooting numbers is down, but I mean, we're 1 game away from the Western Conference Finals in year 3 of the rebuild. You know what? So let's go. Let's hopefully not. They don't force a game 7, and they do not. So we are under the Western Conference Finals in only year 3 of the post-pop era. Well, only year 2 of the post-pop era. So we simulate into the round. Ooh, where Christian Wood's got a pinched nerve, but it is only day-to-day, so I'm going to leave it. And Keldon Johnson goes down. Okay, so I think it's definitely time. Keldon Johnson is going to leave the team. All right, so who have we got? And we got Minnesota. After saying they were the 8th seed, they sweep Dallas. The 8th seed swept the 1st seed. They beat the Houston Rockets in 7 games, and now we've got them in the Western Conference Finals. This is going to be a hard one to try and win. Okay, so this is how the game plan's going to go. So we're going to sort of lay off him a little bit on the ball. We're going to try and get him to shoot the threes. We're definitely going to throw a double team on the drive. Paulo Banchero, his overall for defense is quite good, but I mean, this is Zion. This is going to be a very tough season to win. We've also going to get Christian Wood, obviously, on Karl Anthony Towns, but what we are going to do is we're going to double the post on the dribble. So as soon as he puts the ball down, we're going to send help, try and neutralize him. Anthony Edwards, we're going to get DeJounte Murray to just completely smother him. We're not going to throw any double teams at him, obviously, if we're going to double team the other two. And really, all we're going to do is put our hands together and pray. This is a very tough team. Can we get it done? Let's have a look. Let's simulate the first game. And we get a W. Nice. DeJounte Murray, 23 points. We end up winning by 8, I believe that is. So Anthony Edwards does go off with 32 points. But we did shut down Zion. All right, 8-12 is still a good game. Karl Anthony Towns, we definitely shut down. Christian Wood did a great job there. Paulo Banchero, 15-14. It is going to be hard for him to score a lot of points. Also guarding Zion as well. Let's simulate game 2. Hopefully this is a win for us as well. We do. We go 2 up against a super team of the Timberwolves. DeJounte Murray did well. I also moved Keldon Johnson, obviously got injured. We're moving Primo into the starting lineup, and I am very impressed with Primo and his growth. Look at that, 3 plays. DeJounte Murray absolutely balling out. We end up winning by 4 in game 2. Anthony Edwards going off again. Zion's having a good game. Karl Anthony had to bounce back, but we still win. Can we win game 3 and go up a commanding 3-0 in the Western Conference Finals? No, we do not. They get a game back. Anthony Edwards still doing well. Zion still doing well. Karl Anthony Towns, I'm kind of happy. We're very much neutralizing him this series. But it's still those other 2 guys. It's going to be hard to stop. And they even it out 2-2. Anthony Edwards is going off, averaging 32.5 points. Wow. Paulo Banchero stepped up. Definitely stepped up. Also, Josh Primo. I'm very happy with those 2 guys as the young call moving forward. Jalen Brunson off the bench. Christian Wood having a hard time, but doing a great, having a hard time scoring, but doing a great job on Karl Anthony Towns. So we're happy about that. All right, so game 5. Let's see if we can go up 3-2. And they do not. They come back from 2-0 to be 3-2 up. Primo goes off. DeJounte Murray, 20 points. We end up losing by 1. That's a tough game. Zion goes off. Again, Karl Anthony Towns is shut down. Can we force a game 7? And we do not, unfortunately not. But I'll tell you what, second year post-pop, and we make it 2 games away from the NBA Finals. I'm very happy about that. But on the other side, the Celtics, they did not three-peat. They also got beat by the 8th seed. The 8th seed Brooklyn Nets, who might be in the finals, actually. This might be 8th seed versus 8th seed finals. It is not. The Orlando Magic go through. Let's simulate this round 2. Who wins it? The Orlando Magic have won an NBA title behind Clint Capella. Who was on that team? Jalen Suggs, Clint Capella, Franz Wagner, Malik Beasley. This team, that team, won the NBA. Beat the super team of Anthony Edwards, Zion Williamson, and Karl Anthony Towns. Okay. Alrighty, I think that's it for part 2. I kind of want to make a shorter video than last time. I think 30 minutes is a bit of a hard watch. Alright guys, so make sure you subscribe, give it a like, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making them, so I think I'm going to keep it up. But stay tuned for part 3, where hopefully we can win the NBA Finals in Season 4. But that's it for this video, so see you next time. Peace.